Hey, this a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot.
What's up? It's non.
What?
I stuttered.
Isn't that no?
Cheers. It's non-stop hip hop for y'all asses.
Today we're doing something different, guys.
We're doing different. This is not a reaction video. This is actually, we're doing our top 5 favorite albums, personally, our favorite albums from 2019.
First off, we're like 3 months late, so sorry about that.
Right.
For now, we're doing our top 5 favorite albums of 2019.
And how we're going to do it is we're going to bounce off me. I'm going to do one, and then he's going to do one. And these are in no particular order.
No order, but
no
we're
order.
going to explain why we picked them, whatever songs we liked off of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll let you start off.
So I'm going to start with the MGK album.
Hotel Diablo?
Yeah, Hotel Diablo. I really didn't expect much from it. I was like, okay, well that last one was kind of trash. So this one, I wasn't expecting much, and when I actually listened to it, like every song was hitting for me. You know what I mean? Every song was hitting, especially the Hotel Diablo song. Like when I heard that, I was like, man, this. I think it's called just Diablo, but it was
El Diablo.
Yeah, El Diablo. That's the one. And that beat was just fire.
Actually, our first video we ever put up was the MGK 53666 reaction.
Mm-hmm. So that whole album is just fire to me. So that one's going on the top 5.
These are we haven't told each other our list, by the way, so we probably picked some of the same ones.
Oh, for sure.
I'm gonna start off with the game Born to Rap. That was one of the albums of last year that I really liked.
Hell yeah, that was definitely top.
Besides
2 or 3.
the album cover, which I didn't really understand all the pregnant women on it.
I still don't get that.
Reason
yeah,
why.
the album cover was very weird because usually the game has really cool album covers. Like, you know, he's always like the first one he was sitting on gold rims or whatever. The second one he was sitting on like platinum rims. Then he was sitting, you know what I mean? He always has just cool looking covers. And then this one was just him in the studio with a bunch of pregnant women sitting around him.
I still don't get the whole album cover, but whatever. The music's great on it. I honestly would consider this a classic album. It may not be a classic to people right now, but I think in a few years people will definitely look at it. I feel like hip hop needed an album like this. You know, starting off with one of the first singles, West Side, which the beat is just dope on that.
Mm-hmm. That was the first one he released.
And then he even put D Smoke, which was the what was the show called?
The winner. Netflix? It was the winner of.
I rap something. He got some younger artists on this album, like 21 Savage on the song The Code, which I love that part, even though like I'm not the biggest 21 fan, when that beat just changes up, because Just Blaze produced that.
Right. He had a lot
rhythm and flow.
He had a lot of good production on the album.
There's also another song called The Light where he called out like everybody. He said Eminem's name. He said Big Sean. He's like calling out
which
he's not really calling them out, but he's just like
he said step in this light, which
like,
means kind of just come into the hip hop
his
world and compete, like friendly competition.
Exactly. He wasn't. I don't think he was really dissing him. He's just like, you know, this is hip hop. The last one I'm gonna sum up is the classic Rewind from Stillmatic, the Nas record, where he literally rapped a whole song from the ending to the beginning, and the game did that on this, and I actually really liked that. I thought it was dope because
it was a
that
good
shit's
tribute.
not hard. Like, I mean, that shit is hard.
Yeah.
Like, I trying to sit there and literally rap a story from the ending. You know what I'm saying? Backwards. Like, I always thought that was so dope how Nas did that. Like, when he's like, go he there, you know what I'm saying? There you go, everything.
And then rhymes, go he there.
Block,
with,
blocking on enemies on the block. Like, I always thought when he's talking about the Dutch, you know, the Dutch gets bigger, you know, all that stuff.
Born to Rap is also on my list, so we're just going to combine these two.
Well, MGK's Hotel Diablo was on my list too.
So we're just going to combine those
technically, two. Yeah. So he had the same one I had, and I had the same one he had. MGK,
which I already figured.
Like I said, I like the 53666 where we reacted to on this.
El
Diablo. He had a couple songs where he was getting very personal, talking about his mom, the relationship with his mom.
So this one I'm pretty sure is going to be on his list too. The Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Dreamville. So
Yeah.
so our lists are pretty much the same. I'm pretty sure the last two
We
are going to be
literally
different.
did this. We just text each other. We were like, "Yo, come up with a list of top 5," and I kind of.
But we have the same taste.
But that's the thing. A lot of albums. I mean, there was a lot of albums that come out, but there wasn't at the same time, and there wasn't a lot of good albums that came out.
That's true. In 2019, there really weren't that many albums that like blew me away. To the point where I was like, oh, this one's the best,
like,
this one's...
To the end of 2018, I was going to put the Book of Ryan on there, and I'm sitting there Googling, I'm like, dude, this was in 2018, like, time's just flying so fast.
But the Dreamville album was really good, and especially since they just re-released another extended director's cut of the album with more songs.
I really like that song, You Out of Pocket, where they did the Air Force One's hook.
Yeah. Give me two birds.
Yeah,
that song was dope, and the beat was dope.
Boss killed that. He's very underrated in Dreamville.
Boss and JID, but
I think a lot of people like really,
And that album that he put out, Spilled Milk or whatever, was also very good.
But yeah, the Dreamville one that had a lot like Down Bad. I really love that beat. I love the whole song.
Yeah, I love that.
What was it, Sunset?
Dude, anything J. Cole gets on is dope, but I feel like when he gets on the Dreamville stuff, he really gets in his competitive mode, and he's like, well, I obviously have to outshine all these guys because I'm J. Cole. I gotta bring the hottest verse. So he always brings like extra hot verses to their songs.
Even the song Swivel,
that was good.
From Costa Rica, I really like that. So the next one on mine is Benny the Butcher Plugs I Met 3.
Okay, that one wasn't on mine. So that's the first one.
Because I wasn't
different.
I wasn't too sure about it until like I looked at the track list and I realized how many good songs.
Well, you only had like 7 songs on there. Right?
That's what I'm saying though, but they're all fire. Like this one had Crowns for Kings with Black Thought. It had Sunday School with Jadakiss. It had Dirty Harry with Conway. It had 18 Wheeler with Pusha T. It had that 50 to 50, that India, where he's talking about that girl India.
I feel like this album, or this EP, whatever you want to call it, was the first tape that really got Benny like widely known.
You know what I mean? I feel like
Griselda's been out for a long time.
Griselda's been out, but Benny just, I feel like recently started getting more and more appreciation. Yeah, at first it was Conway, but like I go back and forth between like Conway, like be my favorite 1 week, listen to his stuff, and then the next week I'm like, I don't know, Benny's a lot nicer. But then they just did a fire in the booth with that one English dude. It's like, come on, guys! But Conway killed it. I think Conway's like getting irritated, like people saying that Benny's better. Bro, he killed it. We should react to it.
Alright, we're gonna react to that next.
He killed it.
So and this, like I said, this isn't not in any order particularly, but this one was a real toss up between the Partisan album and the Sky Zoo album, but I chose the Partisan album because I feel like it was just better. So it was a surprise for me because I just recently got into Partisan, and I liked all the songs.
I was actually gonna put that on my list, but I chose somebody else instead of Partisan. But Partisan had a good amount of songs on that. I know he put the Rodman single, which was a little older. He had put that Rodman out,
but he didn't put the Madden flow on there.
He didn't, but
yeah, every song on there was hitting.
There was a song with Jadakiss, but I never heard Jadakiss's part on it.
Yeah, dude, I still am wondering about that. It was I can't remember which track. Yeah, which track it was, but it said featuring Jadakiss, but Jadakiss was nowhere to be heard on the song. So if anybody knows what the hell was going on with that, please comment in the comments because I have no idea. But that being said, the album was fire. The album was dope.
I was actually gonna pick Partisan, but I ended up picking the Baby album. It was either between Kirk and Baby on Baby, and I ended up picking Kirk because it had like Bop, it had
Toes.
It had Toes.
That's like the album you want to listen to like on your way going out to a bar.
It had Suge, it had Vibes.
Yeah.
It had Babysitter. Or
Babysitter was on Baby on Baby.
That was Baby on Baby. Sorry, it had Off the Rip. But that's why it was a toss-up between the Baby on Baby and Kirk, because I didn't know which one to choose because they both had good shit on them. But I realized that Kirk had way more good songs than the Baby on Baby. But I like
it kind of did. It had more bangers for sure.
Yeah.
And that one was real close for me too, but it didn't quite make the cut.
So what made the cut?
Okay, so my number 5 was Caste.
Oh, okay.
My number 5 was Caste, Black Sheep 4, which he doesn't like Caste. But
Don't put words in my mouth. I never said I didn't like.
I personally like his music, and that album really was banging for me, the Black Sheep 4. So
I always told you I respect him for what he's doing, and
yeah,
anybody that can make a name for themselves and put out music. There's, like I said, there's been like a few songs I've heard from him that I don't mind, but
I think his music is, I'm not gonna say it's like real lyrical and has a great message, or whatnot, but his songs just really hit for me, and they really is, I don't know, it's like real good, like vibing out in the car, music. So anyway, and like I said, there weren't really that many great albums to choose from. There was the Sky Zoo album, the Kirk album and whatnot, but
yeah, the Retropolitan was on there. The Gangstar album was a choice, one of the best yet.
But even that one I didn't like that much.
Lot. That's why I didn't pick it. Even though Retropolitan might be a better album than the Baby's album, the Baby had better songs.
Yeah,
more.
Yeah, I mean, because not everything comes down to substance.
I didn't.
Lyrics.
Yeah, I didn't. I didn't go off of just real straight hip hop. Even though most of my list is real hip hop, I still just, I did it off of all around every aspect.
You got to look at it as if you're like a judge on like rhythm and flow.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You got to look at like, okay, do you have the whole package? You know what I mean? Do you have beats, lyrics, stage presence? Everything, you know what I mean? It comes down to, you got to judge on everything. So anyway, that's our list.
That's our 2019 wrap up. You got any so far in 2020 that you like?
Obviously Eminem.
Making what is it? Music to be, I said making a murder. Music to be murdered by.
Yeah. But also, I just listened to the Jadakiss album today, and I like that a lot too.
I haven't got to hear
I'm gonna put it on your phone so you can check it out.
I have a feeling I'm gonna like the Jadakiss and I'm gonna like the Royce, the Allegory. I have a feeling I'm gonna like both of those.
I like the Jadakiss one more than the Allegory, but at the same time, I do like the Allegory. So it's a toss-up. They're very close.
Do you know? Can you think of any off the top of your head?
Vinny Paz came out with an album a couple weeks ago.
Come out with an album. Nonstop out.
Hey, this a rolling, not a stop. Watch shit don't never stop. This the flow that got the block hot. Shit